I used to keep a peace, not keep the peace. We was too off the chain in the field like Akeem Talib. Rusty knife I tote. But this iron sharpens iron, get it like a Bible quote. Leave a nigga leaking for intervening. While your people be penny pinching, my nickel squeezing. That's rum right there.
Don't Quote Me, episode 8. Yo, that battle, I think that's entering classic territory already.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about
that battle was crazy.
That battle was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of crazy, shout out to Crazy Bone. Prayers up for you, my brother. You know, the whole Bone Thugs and Harmony, the whole Cleveland, the whole 9. Much prayers to you. You're a legend. We want you back healthy, for sure.
Praise up for sure.
And also Lotto from 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Because he might have won that battle.
Rip him, Lotto.
He
Rip him,
Lotto.
He won.
Oh, well, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
He was the first nigga to ever get jerked.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, my man.
Hey, yo.
Whose man's is this?
Hey, yo, whose man's is this?
Whose
man's is this?
He's a wild boy.
Hold on. But did he lose when Eminem wrote both of them?
Oh, I thought Craig G wrote all the rhymes against Eminem.
I don't think
Craig,
so.
no, Craig
I believe
G
Eminem wrote the whole shit.
Eminem wrote it.
No, Craig G.
No, y'all
Craig
giving M too much credit. Marv was there. Marv said niggas came with their own raps.
I didn't know. I think
That was the bonus footage.
Craig G wrote the actors' bars against Eminem.
Craig G did.
Craig G.
Like,
did.
Craig G.
Lickety split.
Shout out to
Papa
Craig
Doc,
G.
That's a
fucking,
fact.
That's
That's a
my
fact.
people.
and
Oh,
And Lickety
Maybe.
probably won.
You can't get with me licking this.
I don't give a damn.
Eminem
about
killed him with that, though.
Now, it was kind of, it sounded hot.
Yeah, it did.
It sounded hot. Yo, so Geechi Gotti versus Eazy just dropped on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Heavy.
And even though we talked about this multiple times, an interesting question comes up. One, where does Geechi's third round rank?
Right.
And also, what is the overall impact of this battle? Because I'm talking about as far as just people who don't even know anything about battle rap is posting Geechi and posting his third round. So we
As
might
they
be in
should.
different territory right here.
I think his third is just something serious. I mean, it was played on the radio station in New York.
105.
Nah, it was here too.
It was here too.
I didn't know they played it here too.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
on
know they played it here
105.3. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
Breakfast
That
Club
in
here.
itself is
105.3.
Yeah.
Oh, because
That's
Angela Yee and
unheard
them is
of.
down here.
Yeah.
They down
That
here.
ain't never happened.
No,
Ever.
I never thought I would see battle rap on the radio.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I thought I would, but not because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, and then even the YouTube drop, 500K, $500,000 a day. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's unheard of. Too.
I think it's at 600K now.
That's crazy.
It's been a day and a half now.
So it's going to hit a mill tomorrow?
A mill in 2 days probably, or 3 max.
For it to hit 500K and it took so long to drop, like I felt like if it came out when it was like on
It
the
would've went
rate,
crazy.
everybody M in a day. Word.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, for sure.
So before this, the fastest battle to a million, I believe, was Verb and Hitman, and it took a week.
Okay. So they're about to break a battle rap record. We'll be hearing from Let's Talk
They
Battle
already
Rap.
broke it.
They breaking it? Okay.
They already broke it.
500K in a day is a record.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they shout out to Chrome 23 for breaking a battle rap record. 500,000 views in a day is not nothing for us to scoff at, right?
They
That's a big
definitely
deal.
capitalized off the whole shit.
That's a big deal.
You got to. I forget who said it, but I saw like one of the bloggers or somebody tweet like yo, like Remy is the ultimate league owner because she knows she's gonna take a bullet by dropping this, but she was like, fuck it, let's get this bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
She
respected that.
definitely dropped the product.
Right. So where does Geechi's third round rank in battle rap history? Because when we talk third rounds, A-Verb's third verse Hitman
Yes.
is up there.
Okay.
Loaded Lux's third verse Calico is up there.
Yes.
Okay.
What other thirds are in the running? Because this comes to mind immediately after those two to me.
What you got?
There's Lux and Cal, but I don't. This one to me is I can't think of. Honestly, this one might be up there. I think the fact that Remy is involved takes this to another level, of course. We never had anyone talk to a league owner like that. There was never like a situation where it was called for. This is just a different type of battle, and it's clear.
Right.
I don't know if this might be the
One of the best.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
I also would put K-Shine versus DNA, the Professor Shine.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
that.
Fire.
Yes.
That one is up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
1000%. Also, K-Shine again versus JC. I think it was the third round with the Michael Jackson scheme.
Okay.
Super fire.
Sick.
See, to me, those were fire performances that like
Right.
clinched the battle,
Yeah.
and was like the round of that year type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like with Verb and Hitman and Lux and Calico, there was a cultural impact attached to
Yes.
it that this also has, and I can't think of that many rounds or battle rap moments that have a cultural impact that's not battle rap culture. It's just society or hip hop
Right.
culture or whatever. You know what
So
I mean?
what if we're going there? What about the Verb and Hitman was a cultural impact? 'Cause
Yo, that-
I know Lux and Cal, Jay-Z tweeted, "You gonna get
Right,
this
right,
work?"
right,
blah
right.
blah blah. Geechi joint on the radio, blah blah blah. What Lux and Hitman? I mean, what did Hitman and Verb should do?
Well, what I think happened was when his dad stepped up and said, "Yes, sir," it
What
became
did
like,
it
"Yo."
do to make us culturally popular on another scale.
Well,
I feel like it was like the biggest moment in battle rap at
So
that time.
far,
and it
at
held-
that
and it-
time.
and it held up.
I know.
so long.
The Geechi moment is impossible to make without that.
Right.
Like Geechi's third round was nothing but Verb.
And Lux said that he didn't spit his third round. And he didn't write his third round like that until he heard Verbs, and then inspired him
He did say
to
that.
come with a crazy round like
He
that.
did say that.
Right.
So I guess you could say like maybe all the celebrities weren't tweeting about it because it was kind of like a different era than it is now.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it went on to inspire all the other great moments, right?
Right.
That's like the Run DMC of you know what I'm saying?
It definitely
Of what we
inspired.
got going on.
But that's what, when you do something over, that's what you want. You want it to be better than the last time. I think everybody that did it surpassed that last moment, and that's what makes it as big as it is. This, what Geechi did is he surpassed both of those moments. Because Lux was out there with, I'm going to get that work. Everybody was saying that.
Yeah.
That was a brand.
That's a fact.
I think that
You're going to get this work.
I feel like now you could go more viral than you could before. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
like
social media.
yeah, social media is different now, and like everybody get fed like
You
more.
right.
Like
I
you know,
think
the
the Remy
algorithm, like, no pun
factor
intended,
is
there,
a
so-
little bit more, this takes it to the next level.
Word.
This is reaching. I had a friend in South Africa that contacted me about this battle. This is next level.
Yo, I had a 60-something-year-old lady today be like, "Yo, did it really happen?" Geechi was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? This afternoon. And I'm just like, decide for yourself.
Yeah, I feel like Geechi was giving the alley-oop though as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? In this battle, like everybody knew that Geechi was gonna come in there and talk about this shit like crazy and like expose certain things and all that. You know what I'm saying? So all Geechi really had to do was deliver on his part and make
Right.
an angle work. You know what I'm saying? So and in my eyes, it's like it was great. It was very impactful round. You know what I'm saying? One of the best of all time. But if he wasn't talking about Remy Ma, would it be the same?
But that's what
Nah,
I'm saying.
but
that's
that's-
what makes it even
But he
bigger.
understood the assignment. He understood the
He
moment.
understood the
Definitely
assignment,
did.
right?
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He understood it, absolutely.
It was
And he
easy,
used-
though.
Absolutely.
and
He
he
took
used-
his moment.
Yeah, and he used
Not-
Verb's
capitalized.
But
blueprint.
listen, you know why it
Well.
wasn't easy though? And I heard him say this on his podcast today. He was like, "Yo, I did it in a way that a lot of people wouldn't dare, and I mentally was prepared to just be with whatever happened in that moment." And he's like, a lot of people would have been like, "Oh," like how he was saying how Eazy was like, "I got the female," and he was like, "If I said it, I would have said bitch," because niggas would have been like, "Ugh." He's like,
Right.
he's like, that's why when I did it, it was so crazy. Because like I didn't hold nothing back.
No
he's
holding
like, I
back.
think everybody else out of respect would have held something back, but I knew that would have like diluted the moment. So because of that, I think a lot of people might have thought that like that would be crazy, and then man be like, nah, don't do it, son, don't do it. But I think that's
Very
why.
risky. He
A lot of
pulled it
people
off.
definitely would have said, "Don't do it." I'm sure he had people say, "Don't do it."
And the Nutty Block Crip saying don't
Not
do it.
none of them. Not none of them. But I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, people was like,
Right.
But it's like, it's battle rap. And this
Right.
is your time.
Word.
Every time you're on the stage.
Yeah, this what I'm interested in seeing is where does this take Geechi? Is he gonna pop up in a movie after this? Like
Maybe.
like what's going on? Because I think this impacts, besides like the rumor mill stuff, this impacts Geechi's career the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who never heard of a Geechi or even watched the rap battle that's gonna watch.
And that's another way
You know what
this
I'm saying?
battle was impactful. It has so many people who are actually in hip hop who don't even pay attention. We have academics now.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Tasha K,
Yeah.
Neighborhood Talk.
Yo, I seen.
Baller alert.
They're using OTFMZ content. Like
Right.
this is another realm that it's reached in.
Right. I seen DJ Envy shout out Uncle Ra.
Yeah.
He was like, shout out 15 Minutes of Fame. I watched all their
Yes.
videos after to see what happened. You know what I
Academics
mean?
shouted out 15 Minutes of Fame as well.
Yo, the video of Remy explaining herself after the battle on 15 Minutes of Fame got like almost 1 million views.
Yes.
itself.
Wow.
That's
Yes.
Word?
Yeah. It's like an 800K.
When she was spitting the bars in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, the little free, the little pre-med.
You know, pre-med shit was at the bridge.
So yo, June, don't we got some URL battles coming up, man?
Yeah. URL, shout out to them. They announced a 3-day weekend. They got final exams, which is like the new rookies versus vets kind of
Yes.
thing going on, little theme. And Civil War, and then they got a band going on.
Yes, and they have what they have on there? Shuni.
Got Shuni and Coffee on there, you know, but there's a lot of fans not happy with the outcome, you know what I'm saying? Like, we asking, why is Rum Nitty battling feats or foots or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And,
Bro.
you know, that's what the Lux
Yo,
conversation.
you just killed his name.
Feet or foots.
Word,
Shout
but,
out the foots.
you know, after them being under so much scrutiny about RBE and the
I
Blue
hate
Room and
that,
all that, it's like
Mm-hmm.
we kind of was looking at it like, you know, URL was like sitting on the bomb and they've been quiet and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and that didn't happen. Ended up being kind of lukewarm. And people was like uninstalling the app, canceling their subscription.
Hold on, is that deep?
Fake outrage.
Yeah,
Fake
selective outrage.
Fake outrage.
So hold on, are they saying that because the Blue Room, the last Max Out battle, the last Chrome 23 battles have moments? They basically like give us a moment where we
Give us a
unsubscribe.
$300,000 card or else.
I'm trying to be
Fake
more than that.
outrage.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, how do you feel about the URL card?
I mean, I know they got Homecoming happening,
Homecoming.
so I can't really be too mad. I can't, you know,
Yeah.
like you said, every card can't be 300K.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they're putting out the work, and I
It's
feel
not
like
realistic, you know what I mean? And
we
URL,
want the newer
like,
guys to get seasoned. We want them working. We want
Yeah.
them bringing people around. We want the chair, you know, everybody to get their shot. So how? I don't know. We're not gonna get Lux and Goods and Calico and everybody at every card.
Yeah.
That just doesn't even make sense for the sport
What I
that you
keep-
guys.
It
claim
don't,
you
but
want.
there is certain battlers that shouldn't be battling rookies at this point, no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? If
So
you
no
over here
matter
talking
what,
about you chasing
Rum
Lux and you
shouldn't be
chasing
battling.
this,
So Rum
he
is
shouldn't be.
sacred. He should.
and then
not
that
be
he's
doing
sacred.
this.
It's just that like you over here talking about an ex-champion of the year or reigning champion of the year, right? And like you over here still doing tryout cards for dudes like that's proving themselves. Like that don't make no sense.
Is Foots really proving himself? Didn't he have?
I mean, the event is called Final Exam.
But I like that though. I like that theme. I like the fact that they're getting rough opponents. I'm personally not mad. I feel like the door should be opened a little bit
And no
more.
slight to him, but he battled Safler Lasol, and that's Foot's man. Like they did like a 2-on-2, so now you battle him like it's weird. I don't know, bro. Like
I feel
you shouldn't be there right now. You got Lux calling you out between him and Hitman.
So
and
you're
you
saying
over
Foots
here-
needs more of a resume? Like this isn't a battle he deserves.
Like I get the concept behind the battle. I know why they're doing it. Like the promo is like I said, like it's a final exam. It's like, you know what I mean, rookie
I
versus
get
vets,
what
but
June's saying because there's other battlers in between this tier with Rum. So there's other
Exactly.
battles in
You
this
could
tier.
pick anybody
He
else,
could,
but-
yeah,
but
he could
Rum wouldn't
battle
accept that,
Prep.
like them.
He could battle. There's so many guys.
She
The
mad
Pharrell.
all them tournament
There's
dudes,
so
you could have
many
battled
guys.
anyone.
Yeah.
Swamp.
Yeah, you can pull a
mad
bunch of people
niggas.
off. Tank the Demon. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of people you could pull off the benches. I get that, and
Right.
I'll agree.
And right now, Rum is like cream of the crop. So
Yeah,
like you coming
yeah.
down.
Chess.
Yeah,
He
I get
he
that.
Can
For what?
see mad niggas.
what?
And they could really do like final exams, and then they could do like they could have the theme like stretch the theme. Like it could be final exams, and then it could be like graduation or some shit like that, where
rocking with you.
it's levels that they could really do something with that
I
theme.
think this would
actually.
like people will receive this better if they did like one of them crazy trailers and did a lot of media around it and made a thing like, yo, they about to get on if they beat this next opponent.
Yeah.
I feel like people would be excited about that.
I agree.
Yeah, because being that there's no backstory to none of these battles.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah, I
no
see where
excitement
June's coming.
behind
I
it.
see
Nothing.
where
Ain't no
June's coming
storyline.
from with
You know
this
what I'm
one.
saying?
Yeah.
Like it's
Absolutely.
like back in the day, you would never be able to come in the game and ask for rum this early in
Type
your
shit,
career.
right.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Now niggas can come in the game 2-3 battle. Yo, rum. I seen you battle my man, some flair. I need next. And then he's like, book it, line it up. Like, no, bro. Mook and them come from the era where, boy, I've been battling
Yeah, you
since the
gotta earn
DVD days, boy. You not about to come in here and now you hot 1 or 2 years and now you about to ask for me, bro.
After
It don't
we done worked
like
for
that.
13 motherfucking
Yeah.
years.
That's why their stock is where it's at.
Facts.
Facts.
And the only way that works is the Goldberg thing we was talking about last time. You got to just be on a crazy streak, winning everything for people to
Yeah.
still
A
want to
streak.
see you.
Yeah.
I mean, Rum kind of like Rum don't never really choke. He don't never really mess up. You know what I'm saying? So I get it with him, but it's like, remember when everyone was calling for JC versus Lux?
Yes.
And then it was like-
just about to say that.
Right.
Then he messed it up in Lux's
Oh my
eyes
gosh.
for taking a battle that was so low tier, a
Right.
few battles, and Lux was like,
The
nah,
surf
he
thing
off
really
the table.
He battled
sealed
surfing.
the.
He
He
off
really
the table.
sealed the.
Right. And
So
then,
why
Twitter
would Rum be in
clip going
in the
viral.
talks with Lux and then pop out of nowhere him versus Foots? That is wild, bro.
I mean, we know why. Like, what would you do if the league you was rocking with was like, yo, P, we know we got this person, we know you want this person, but we gonna give you $15K a battle. You know what I'm saying? So you know you could battle two
Send
people a
me
month
Foots,
for
send me all the
15K each.
children.
Yeah, bro.
And he low key.
Send me all
Right.
the children.
And let's just,
15K.
and let's just
Send them
say
to
he's
me.
like, yo, take this, and I'm gonna make sure I lock you in with Lux, the guy you want. In a minute, we working on that. Just take this, and I got you.
Bro, I would have said, yo, you know who I just kicked? Well, I wouldn't even say you know who I just came off. He came off Ace, I mean.
Okay.
I'm taking
I
that.
can't even
So-
say like,
so-
yo.
So do
PC,
you
you're
want
not taking the
do you want
15K.
this $15,000 and
You're
a
not gonna take the
guaranteed
15K.
Lux battle? Because you know I can
yo,
get Lux.
I would have said, yo, I'm gonna keep it tall. The last person that was in the talks with Lux that was in the position that I'm in, it was JC. When he
Well,
took a
Chilla.
battle that was lower tier, Lux looked at it like, if he even remotely comes close to losing that, he's off the table.
Yeah, 'cause that's the chance
this
that
is
you take.
Is it worth me risking elevating my career
And
to
now
battle
they-
with somebody
now
who
we
is
know
so
that
fucking
niggas is
hungry?
scared.
He's gonna
And
come.
if PC done revealed to
that
us
would have
that
been
niggas is
behind the
scared.
scenes talking
Niggas
over
is
the
scared.
phone,
But
bro.
you
It's
can't
not
be.
worth
It's two
it, bro.
sides to that story. I get what you're saying, but you also saying that you was a little scared to lose your seat to a nigga that didn't even put that much work in.
Even if
because the
I
nigga
beat-
just might be that nice.
Even if
that's
I-
what that's about,
No,
though.
just-
It's like, let me strategically move through this because this little nigga might actually kick my motherfucking ass.
No.
That's the fact.
That nigga gonna
That's the
write-
fact. Tay Rock be outside every day, everywhere, in everybody's league. Child, fearlessly.
And he don't
Fearlessly.
lose. He doesn't lose any.
That's battle
and
rap.
He
And
doesn't.
you ask me.
And it diminishes his brand.
No,
His
it
brand is
doesn't.
not diminished.
Crazy
No, it
as
don't.
hell.
That
bro.
now you
No,
a
it
lie.
don't. No, it don't.
You
No,
was
it-
a
he
lie,
just head-
child.
He
He's
just
talking
headlined.
crazy
He just
'cause I
headlined
just-
Summer Madness. Tay Rock.
Cause he fuck with Smack.
Okay. And you know what? And you're proving my point. So if Smack tell you, "Hey, hold me down,"
But
I'm
Smack
gonna hold
don't
you down.
fuck with Rum like he fuck with Rock.
Well, if
bro.
you take
No,
this,
that's what
if
I'm
you take
saying,
this,
bro.
but if he take this
Rum just
Foots
don't come outside
battle,
like
he
that.
might.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
If you take these battles that I'm telling you, you might
Exactly.
because you know who
No,
took
he's
these
not
battles.
even talking to Smack to get the battle.
Yeah, but I'm
booked.
saying
That's
but
politics.
I'm saying, but you know who took the battles and whoever we gave him was Tay Rock.
You know who took the battles and whoever we gave him? DNA. What is that?
And
mean?
he's
yeah,
popping.
What are we talking
But
about?
DNA's
bro?
popping.
DNA was just on Summer Madness.
He's popping.
But is he headlining because he's taking whatever he
No.
wants
He
at
has
all
a whole-
times, winning
is
the battle?
DNA is not headlining because he's not that good of a headliner.
Right, he's
That's
not a
it.
fan favorite.
It's not.
He's not a
it's
fan
not because
favorite.
he's taking the
He's not
battles.
marketable right now. The bus
Yeah,
ain't on
Taking
him
the
right
battles
now.
and clearly winning them.
He
And what are we
clearly
talking about,
lost the
bro?
last battle at
PC
Summer Madness.
understands.
Clearly
He's just
3-0.
playing this is the game.
Listen,
is
DNA
the game he wanna play.
lost
He know what's
3-0
going
to
on.
Jerry West. There's nothing to talk about. You should never lose 3-0 to Jerry West if you're
Talk
DNA.
MJ.
Never.
He's over 100 battles in. You can't name 2 niggas that 3-0.
And Suge is 60.
What are we talking
You
about,
gotta
bro?
just be where you at.
Listen, I'm not saying that he's supposed to win every battle, but I'm saying it's like he's not winning all the time. If he's going through and performing, it's just like, you know what? He killing. He needs another victim. Like Tay-Rock. He lost probably. It's Summer Madness, right? He will get Eazy if possible. He will get whoever. It's if he's good or not.
But you know what Tay-Rock is good at doing? Is making a storyline.
Yes.
I feel like,
Yes.
Exactly.
like when DNA battled Mickey Fax.
He's a
DNA
wrestling
battled
fan.
King Los.
Yes.
It
He
was a
knows how to play
storyline
this
there.
game.
So he could have lost 2 battles before that, and I would want to see that because of the
Yeah.
storyline.
So every battler needs to take a page out of that part of his book. It's not about if you win or you lose or not, because this guy just lost and about to get Geechi. About to get Eazy. So it's like, it's how you market it. And if Rum needs to do some politic work, which is, hey, Smack want me to battle some nigga named Foots, well then he about to get defeats. And that's what it is. That's your first bar. Okay?
Yo.
The reason
Absolutely,
why
yeah.
niggas don't be wanting to create storylines because storylines create real beef. Yeah. Because the
Scary.
storylines are,
Scary.
Yeah.
scary. Are we here to rap or do we want to
We
fight?
here to do
'Cause if I
whatever.
got-
We don't
if
have
it-
to fight.
If
Like,
I
people
got
have to
beef
be
now,
mature
I don't
enough.
want to rap.
People have
Now
to be
it's dope.
mature
Smack
enough
the
to have
battle
these
off.
conflicts.
When I see bro, I'm fucking him up.
Why?
Is that, bro?
Why do you want to fight Foots?
Why would we fight?
No.
We can have all these
Why?
disagreements
What do
and
you
not
mean
fight.
why? 'Cause
You can
you're
say
on
whatever you
Twitter
need to say to
talking
me, and I do not need to
crazy.
fight you.
Yeah,
You can say whatever. That's scary shit.
But
I
what
ain't
is Smack?
scared.
What is
Confront
Smack?
me,
What is
bitch.
Smack? Yeah,
Call
but what
me
is?
out, bitch.
Yeah, but what is Smack is like? Well, that's we want to sell the Foots. We
We're
want to sell
selling
the
the
name
fight.
because he's not that big of a name. So let him talk crazy.
Talk
we need
crazy.
that
Just
actually.
imagine if I'm
It depends what was said.
if I'm
Right,
Rum
because
Nitty.
people be wanting to
If
step
I'm
over
Rum
certain
Nitty.
lines. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't step over
I'm
certain
Rum
lines.
Nitty,
Keep
right?
it rap.
I'm all with the promo and
Foots
shit,
on
but yeah,
Twitter
we get
saying
past certain
rap.
lines, say some shit.
I
Like,
think
I
you
whoop-
trash,
I
nigga.
whoop
That's
your
enough.
ass.
That's whatever. You can say
Niggas
that.
be wanting to fight over that. Like,
You
niggas
can
is
say I'm
sensitive as
ass, you
fuck.
can say I'm
Oh
black,
my
you
God,
say
you
I'm
was
trash,
trash,
it
nigga.
don't matter.
That bitch need to come see me. Why? Because I said you was trash.
Yeah, that's whack.
That's
whack.
crazy.
That's whack.
It don't
That's
be
whack.
like that for the
It do
men,
be like that, though.
For the men,
I've
saying.
experienced it personally.
The men, it be like, yo, first it start off, you trash. Okay, it's trash. Smack set it up. Now when we booked, now it's, yo, Rum, you pussy, nigga.
Yeah,
like
that-
this,
that-
that, and the
I
third.
mean-
Now I'm
and the
calling back,
SMDs
bro.
and all
You
that
know
shit,
what?
like,
But that's
nah,
hell
those
no.
are
Yeah,
individual
nah,
situations,
bro.
right?
Ain't doing
that.
So you can have a professional conversation with these people behind the scenes. Like, let's get aggressive online. Let's do what we have to
That's
do. I'm gonna
Arsenal.
talk my shit. You gonna talk your shit.
That's
We're not
Arsenal.
gonna cross
He
no
been like
lines.
that,
Let's
yeah.
sell
He
the
don't care.
fight.
He-
Well, I was just
He
about
don't
to, I was
care.
just about to ask you that, right? So if you think about Muhammad Ali when he fought Joe Frazier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe Frazier said he was so mad because Muhammad Ali was talking so much shit. And
Yeah.
they said right when they touched gloves in the beginning, Muhammad Ali went up to him and whispered in his ear, "Yo, we did it. We did it. We got the bag. We got the bag." He said he was so confused.
Right.
He had built up so much.
Let's
But-
get this
but
money.
Is it fair to do that in battle rap?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, would you respect
Yes.
somebody, PC?
As long as y'all ain't writing
If the
together and
fight was-
motherfucking.
No, if he was like,
sitting
look,
together writing the
like, you write your
motherfucking
rhymes, I
bars,
write my
the fuck?
rhymes, but we got to talk mad shit
Yeah, let's
because
talk
people
about it.
ain't caring. We
mean,
got to
look-
make this the hottest battle. Everybody wants.
That's the business side of it.
Look at Verb and Ward. That battle, like promo, was through the fucking roof, and
I
it made
feel
it,
like-
and it made
Calico
it a great
and,
battle.
Goods. Look how
Yeah.
many views they have.
I feel like if that
And
was
it's after
anybody
battle
else,
promo.
they would have fought. With the way Verb was coming out, even in the face off the war, he was like,
Yeah,
"Nigga,
he
you
wasn't
pussy,
playing.
nigga,
All that
you a
shit.
bitch, nigga." He no, bro, ain't nobody
What
else.
happened as soon as the battle was
accepted that.
over, though?
Even
They jabbed hands
jabbed
and it was
and
all
hugged.
good. See,
Yeah.
see what PC is running into is when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
He
Absolutely.
putting his head, he head button A Ward and all. He's doing all.
Okay.
What are we doing?
No, but if he
This
didn't do
battle
that,
rap, like,
we wouldn't get the biggest line of the year.
Yes.
If he didn't do that, there's no
Yeah.
Glock 40 on your
Hey,
bitch
PC
ass.
said,
No Glock
no,
40.
I don't like people playing on my phone. That's what PC is on, okay? I get that, but that's how you sell the tickets, man,
That is.
all day.
So, dude, let me ask you this, right? We talking about WOTY, so we got
Right.
Shuni versus Coffee.
Coming up.
There's no other female battles on this card?
I didn't see any announcements. This is like, so Shuni and versus Coffee's interesting because WOTY is Woman of the Year, so let's update the people.
Come on.
Woman of the Year is an award
WOTY is
that
something
Jay
Juvenile
Black
says
and
to-
Champion.
Wow.
BG.
What's that,
I think
Woody?
Jazz
Wow,
might have
what's
came
that,
up with
Woody?
that term
Little Woody
WOTY
about that
because
action.
it was Champion of the Year for the men, so we called it Cody,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jazz started saying WOTY, and we ran with it because it's just WOTY,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's Woman of the Year, and it's really the female battler of the year.
Word.
And there is a GoFundMe should be coming out soon. You guys get involved. Everybody complains so much, but it's a really prestigious award. The battler usually gets around $10,000 in cash. They get a belt that's worth probably around $1,000 to $1,500, and there's other prizes that get handed out in between there that really range between like $3,000.
Okay.
So it's a prestigious award. We go through the panel and we vote. Right? Everybody has a vote. But here's the thing. Last year, I ranked Shuni at 8, and there was an uproar. There was an uproar with Official as well, where I ranked them. And so Coffee was also a WOTY at one point. So now Shuni gets to face a WOTY.
Okay.
Shuni has, I don't know how Shuni did this year. She had a battle versus Cashflow Rizzy. I'm not sure how she did. I hear a lot that this is debatable. I watched like the first 2
That was on
rounds.
Bullpen, right?
And that was at Bullpen. It was kind of close. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Shuni, but Shuni's here or there, to be fair. You know what I mean? She has the bar.
I fuck with Shuni.
Shuni and Shook, I believe that was last year. Because I believe we counted that
It was
for
part of
last
last
year's.
year,
It was brought up for last year's WOTY. So Shuni does have an opportunity at this point to prove, who she says she is. You know what I'm saying? Going up against a WOTY is a big deal. So if Shuni wins versus Coffee, this puts a different type of light on Shuni the rapper.
But Shuni versus Hustle counts as this year.
yeah,
it?
Shuni lost bad in that battle.
Who you guys voted this year so far?
I don't have a WOTY in mind, but I feel like Hustle's one of those top names that's up there. I feel like QB's been giving us top performances.
QB has mad battles.
And I feel like she's been given I feel like people's actually sleeping on her pen for the most part. I feel like Coffee has great wins under her belt, and she has tough opponents on her return. Help me out, guys. Who
Resume
else?
should trump performances.
Hold on.
No. I don't think that resume should trump performance. I think that is like a scale you
How
can
about
weigh
Flames?
everything on.
Lady
First
Flames.
Lady Flames has
Yo, her
met some
joint.
good matches. C3
That joint. she
also
was
is. I feel like
calm. The
C3's
last
up
one was
there.
Crazy, yo.
Like, there's a lot of people that there's new people to consider
Shayna
as well.
Ashley.
Shayna Ashley.
Yeah.
This is, and now, let me
Her
keep in
versus Raw
mind,
was fire.
the WOTY panel did have a mid-year meeting. I'm not going to discuss the details of it. Black did say, it might be released, it might not. We will release it just so you guys don't think, you know what I'm saying, we're not working. But it does, these second half of the year battles does change everything. Shayna steps into the conversation. QB re-enters into the conversation. Jazz reestablishes herself in her battle versus Rum Nitty. It's still, it's a debatable battle in my eyes. So there's a lot to discuss. Coffee versus Shuni's coming up, and I think there might be more to be announced.
So let me ask all y'all this, right? If C3 won a whole tournament, right? For what was it, 50K?
25,000.
Or 25K. She won a whole. She beat mad. There was mad top tier names.
Top tiers was there.
Shouldn't she have precedence in this type of situation?
She should, yeah. Because she won judge battles.
Yeah.
Right, and then she's won her last battle.
Yeah.
But listen, this is what the
should
panel
win it.
is, though. The panel is, if you're selected to be on the panel, it's like you're a lawyer. You know what I mean? You have to come in with who you feel like the winner is, and then you have to defend that. This is a debate. You know what I mean? And you have to make these points, and you have to make convincing points. They made points. They said, oh, no one there. Dude's up there. And it's no, you really have to be whoever's on the panel this year, this is my suggestion. Because I know Rita's probably going to step outside the box and choose people. Because she threw Nicki Knowledge on the panel. You know what I mean? But moving forward, I feel like know what the job is. It's placing who you feel like belongs there. And you have to have your shit together. You have to have your debating skills together. And then this is for the women. They often look at us like, yeah, y'all just here to fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, but we know battle rap too.
Yeah, we trying to fuck.
We know battle rap too. You know what I'm saying? We know bars. We know what's hot. We know what's not. And this is an opportunity for women to really articulate and get in a bag. So be on top of your shit right now. You never know Rita gonna call somebody.
Yeah, listen, I don't care about that. My argument is if I'm C3, how I won a tournament with 16 other top girls in it and won 25K, and y'all not saying my name first, and I'm still battling and I'm still getting.
If I'm C3, I'm making a blog and I'm talking to the panel like, why y'all acting like y'all don't see what the fuck I'm doing?
Absolutely.
I would be
She is
campaigning.
the blog
Like, why
baby.
y'all acting like
that
y'all don't give a fuck?
marketing
Bitches came at me.
marketing.
But
They was arguing with
C3
me.
is somebody who just, Rum Nitty does this too. You'll show up, do really good in the battle, go
and
home
expect,
and just
but that's
live your
humble.
life.
There's
Right,
nothing wrong with
right.
being humble.
They need to
'Cause
get
you
on
never
some
know
of
when
them
you're gonna
calls
get acknowledged, and the
to,
right people might see that.
get that fake
but
beef going so
I'm a
everybody
little
can talk
bit
about
humble,
the
just a
battle.
smidget.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna talk my
One
shit.
thing I forgot to bring up when we were talking about Rum and Foots and Lux.
Let's just get into it now.
Yeah, let's
I
just
wanna
go.
say, what matters more, your resume or the purse? I keep asking this because once the car was announced, Verb went in an uproar on the spaces, and Lux was in the same room as Verb. And Lux was unaware of why Verb was such in an uproar because he hadn't seen the card yet. So once he saw who Rum was battling, that's gonna make him scale back. Like, hold on, he took bro. So I'm saying, like, do you think in today's climate you can take a battle that'll drop your stock tremendously, whether you win or lose? Just because you'll never see Mook name across from Foot's name. You'll never see Lux's name across from Foot's name. And I'm not even shitting on him.
Lux
But
didn't
if
say that
I'm-
he was gonna
but
battle
if
Gwitty.
I'm
He
ta-
ain't call
If I'm
Gwitty.
in the rankings or being
don't.
spoken about with Lux, why would my name be across from Foot's name, bro? Like what are we doing in battle rap right now?
See, the difference
is it
is,
a
right, is
money
that Mook
grab?
and Lux, every time they battle, they make sure that the shit is box office. It's must-see battle. Everybody stop what they're doing to watch Mook and Lux battle, no matter when the fuck they battle. You know what I'm saying? So Rum Nitty battling Foots, I don't think like it's really his stock being dropped, but there is a such thing as the fans don't want to see this bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's really where I'm at with it. Like, Rum doing that shit is not beneficial anyway. His career is more of a fucking a risk at this point, because if Foots comes in there and fucking smokes Rum, let's say, you know what I'm saying, hypothetically, then what does that do for Rum? Do you think Lux definitely gonna be like, man, fuck this
hell
nigga?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the problem, right? I don't think everybody is worried about legacy. Rum, and he hasn't told me this, and I don't know if this is the situation because I'm about to cover a couple of topics, but like, Rum is somebody, he might feel like I've cemented my legacy, and we know there's a difference between the earlier era of battle rappers and how they maneuver versus the current era of battle rappers and how they maneuver.
Yeah.
A lot of current era battle rappers be like, yo, I'm not wasting time chasing you. I'm going to get my money, I'm going to do my battles and do whatever main events are relevant now because it's too much of a headache. Like, Rum might be thinking, like, what if me and you go back and forth and you can't agree with the league and everything, and now I sit out for 8 months or whatever, and I could have did 5 battles to $15K a piece. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem with battle rappers. A lot of them got kids, a lot of them got situations, they got girls and shit, and they got no job.
Right.
So it's battle, battle, battle. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So it's like, if you don't got a job and you got people to support, you battling. You not waiting.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the Lux talks could disintegrate and turn into nothing, and he could jump to Hitman, and Rum Nitty be sitting there looking crazy, talking about, yeah, I want to battle Lux, and they be like, man, get out of here.
Danny battles at a high rate. He takes a lot of battles. He says openly that battle rap is his income, and his main income, I guess, his YouTube channel as well. It's just to me, it's about your work ethic.
But that's why
you
Danny's
know
where
what
he's at. Like,
you're
Danny's
capable
not like a
But
must-see person.
But you know
See,
what?
so-
That's
hold on,
somebody
man.
that's
Exactly.
You can have the
Right.
best bars. Like, Danny, we know, like, technically is like bar for bar one of the best.
Right.
But when we see his name pop up on the card, it's not like a shock value factor to
no,
it.
but hold
or
on.
right.
nothing,
He doesn't
because
have that exclusivity. That's how you
exclusivity,
feel.
yeah, type shit.
Okay, well, Tay Rock does it, and he still has it. So what's his formula?
Well,
No,
Tay Rock
he
be
just-
winning.
I feel like Tay Rock just now started getting off of
he
URL.
just-
Danny don't be
Yeah.
You know what I'm
winning.
saying? He
just
was on
started.
URL for 10 years exclusively.
Yeah,
Danny
he
don't
just
be
feel me?
winning.
So now seeing him off of like URL was like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? We've seen him on other platforms now. It's different.
Well, look,
it's intriguing. You know what I'm
Do I
saying?
got your back on this, right? I got a counterpoint to what y'all saying about Danny. I look at Danny not because he bald, like the Goldberg factor, right? Because they used to play Danny and make fun of him, and he just did so many battles over such a long period of time that was hot. Like, he got here because of he's one of the few battle rappers that got here because of his work.
So
It's
why Drake
consistency.
Dennis ain't in it then?
Why is it who?
Dre
Dennis.
Now, I don't know.
And Dre Dennis is fire.
What are we talking
But he
about?
is super
Please
oversaturated.
relax
100
on the fire.
But no, Dre Dennis.
What is we
He
doing?
broke the record. Yeah, he got the most joints in battle rap.
Most joints.
And
No,
it adds up
niggas
to
can't
what?
say he got smoked by no top tier niggas. What are we talking about?
Hold on.
What?
Say that again. Say it again.
How many top tier he done had, bro? What are we talking
battle Drake
about? Look
Dennis
at
like
bro,
shit.
look at bro resume. He done
But what is the
battled
quality
everybody.
of the battles? If Dre Dennis had high quality battles, we
He
would
be
be
winning.
talking
I ain't gonna
about
front.
him.
If you watch
He
his
would
battle,
be
he
put
winning,
forward if they were
right?
high quality.
Dre Dennis has
he
been
be winning.
doing better
So what are you
battles.
talking
Like the
about?
last 2 years, I think Dre Dennis has been going against better opponents like
Yes.
Rum.
Didn't he beat
You know
Rum
what I'm saying?
Nitty? That's
But
what I
nobody
hear.
cared.
Nobody
He
cared.
battled
Why?
O-Red.
Because his battles dropping every
His
week.
brand is already
His brand
his
is
brand.
oversaturated.
But you
Yeah,
know what
I
though?
don't think it's that.
In
Maybe
Dre,
go ahead.
in Dre Dennis' defense, he's kind of like Danny Myers because nobody was fucking with him, so he had to put himself on.
But
So
where
what
is
else
Dre
he supposed to
Dennis's
do?
breakout performance? That's fine. I respect that. Put yourself on.
No,
Get yourself out
did.
there.
Well,
this is the marketing.
Create-
They to the Garden,
he
shout out to
created
them. Yeah.
he created a platform that he could shine on. He needs a breakout performance.
what happened?
It's about the
too.
fucking.
It's what MJ said. Like, if you have talent and you know, like, people more popular than you are still willing to battle you, you got to sit down and find a marketing tactic.
That's it.
He might have to grow an eraser, kid and play haircut, or wear some Versace's, or do something. You know what I'm saying? That ain't working.
I feel like when he was a
somebody.
PG, he
That'll
was
work.
marketed right.
Because the
That'll
nigga
work.
can
That's
rap.
what happened. You know, he was a
can
big
rap.
dude, and he put on a wig, and you know what I'm saying, the little curly wig. I know y'all remember that shit. He was
Yeah.
trying to be a
Scared.
teacher and shit, and nobody was really going for that. So it kind of fucked up his image and all
He
that.
can
you know what I
rap.
mean? But
So-
he
He
can
can
rap his
rap.
ass
He can
off. Dude
definitely
is
rap.
fire.
Sure.
I love
He
Gate to
is
the Garden's
fire,
promo
fire.
song. I really used to really like that.
It's like a weird thing with him. Like, yeah, because he's so fire to the point that nobody
I don't think
cares.
it's weird. I think it's a marketing thing.
Because
It's an
he
image
said
thing too.
he says shit that I wish I said.
Type shit.
And I'm
He
not
could be a
even gonna
writer
lie.
though. You
He's
know,
fire.
sometimes
I was just about
he
to
could be
say
a writer.
Nah,
Sometimes
and he a machine.
you-
He'll battle. He battled. When I battled him, he battled 3 dudes in one weekend.
he has a
He battled me and
believability
somebody else on the
factor
same
issue
day,
for
and the
me.
day before that, he battled
For me,
somebody else.
I don't
While
believe
running the league, while doing
something.
that, bro's a machine. Respect
So
him.
let's just talk about believability for 1 second. Everybody doesn't have the that it thing. That
He
when
got
you,
it
when
though.
you,
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
See, I bang the gavel on
disagree.
that. He
I'ma
don't got
disagree.
he ain't at all.
Hold on.
With the
I want to go to
believability.
something you just said, right? A lot of times with these best writers or the people who might, like, battle rap started over, they might
Mm-hmm.
be looked at as some of the best. The reason why it ain't winning right now, you said they end up being writers and stuff like that, right? Which brings up another topic, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it does.
Because we were just talking about WOTY.
yes,
Okay.
We're talking about the marketing, people going back and forth on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
right? Give us some background on Miss Hustle and Eunice and what's going on with that.
Okay, so the final exam announcements were made. Mike P decides to give predictions. This is something normal from Mike P. He's a blogger now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's successful for the most part doing
on
it.
Twitch, right?
He
Yeah.
made a list, and he had Eunice beating
3-0,
Hustle
right?
3-0. Hustle took immediate offense to it. Like
He said 9-0.
did he
No,
say
after,
was it
after,
9-0?
after the
Oh.
backlash?
Okay, no, because first it was
Yeah,
3-0,
it was
right?
3-0,
He had
yeah.
Eunice beating Hustle every round. Hustle went for the jugular. It was almost as if they already had some type of beef that we weren't aware of, and she said, "This is the last straw." That's how it came.
Why-
off
why
to
Hustle
me,
always doing the
because
most?
she went like
Hustle got it.
off the
Chill.
deep end. She is the villain. This
Yeah.
is a part of her branding. The villain.
Don't
In
let
my
Hustle ever
opinion,
battle
I'm going to
disaster.
speak from a marketing WWE battle rap point of view. If she's a villain and Mike P's a battle rapper and he says that URL's first lady, I have to play devil's advocate. If he says URL's first lady is about to lose to a brand new motherfucking Eunice and she goes off the deep end, I could only say that she's in character.
okay.
But now, everybody's gonna say, "You're bringing up my family. You're bringing up my family." But to all fairness, Mike P, your family's already a part of a battle rap versus Geechi.
Well, you have to get some background on Mike P and why this is a thing.
So in case you guys don't know, Mike P and Geechi's a thing. It happened. It's a battle that happened. And
Well,
when
it starts with
Geechi-
Ryder. Before
Oh,
this.
right. It starts
Right.
actual. You're right. So this is a UM. I don't know which this is. This is an Ultimate Madness tournament. I don't know if it was 2 or 3.
I'm not sure.
It was 2 or 3. It was 2.
I think it was 2.
Ultimate Madness 2. This is when Ryder debuts his silk
Came out
shirt.
with the silk shirt, right.
He's glowing. You know, he's doing him. He's into himself. Right. And when he battled Mike P, I mean, predictions probably were that Mike P were going to take this battle. Ryder comes in with a scathing round where he reminds us that he slept with Mike P's then fiance.
Okay.
This is not unusual to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I have also been handled in that same way. It's just that in this situation, it was very much, there's a lot of footage of Ashley like smiling. You know, they put it together real cute to where it's a real storyline.
And Ashley is Mike P's wife?
Ashley's Mike P's wife, who also works in the battle rap community.
They're
Worked
married?
with
She was
the cigar.
with Al Capone.
She
Yeah,
worked
yeah.
with Al
Yeah,
Capone.
girl.
She's a published model. Let's not do Ashley. She's a hard worker in the community. She dated within her peer group, which is natural. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna talk about it right now. But
Yeah,
y'all not gonna
'cause
act
that's a
like
whole
that's
different
not.
subject.
It is.
So
but
basically,
We ain't getting messy or none of that.
Mike P battled Ryder. Ryder had a verse where he was like talking about it.
Yes.
And then people was like taking a video of him looking at her. And
Right.
saying all type of
There's some
stuff.
situations
Yeah.
where it's
Right.
it's comical.
So it brought the fans in on Mike P's life.
Right.
And then when Mike P battled Geechi, he had a whole
Yeah, Geechi went crazy
attack on him
when
about
he
that.
battled Mike
Right.
P. So you know this is almost a pattern of Geechi.
Yeah, I was about
He
to say,
says,
Geechi
"Oh, that
get a
happens.
mean angle, and he
Let
goes."
me take the wound and take my knife and rip it, like reopen that wound in the most craziest way that you could ever think of."
Right.
So that's Geechi's pattern. Oh shit, my shit.
So
So Geechi does his thing, and now Mike P has this stigma. So now here comes Hustle. Mike P says, and then Hustle and Geechi, they're EFB, every fucking bar.
that's their group.
You know, it's still a prediction though. It's a prediction. 3-0, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. That was shady.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
it was shady to me.
That recap
It was
definitely
it was a
stemmed
shot.
from the beef.
That I don't care, but
Yeah.
it's still on Hustle how she wants to respond. You know what I mean? So she responds and goes in, calls his fiance all types of names, reminds him of her dating past, and you know it got really nasty. Mike then brings up, he says, "Leave me alone. Leave me alone before I act white on your ass."
Yeah.
But what you don't want to do is go to war with him. Don't get corporate. He said, "Leave me alone." That's how I read it. Because I didn't hear him say it. But I read it like, "Leave me alone."
He's fucking retarded.
Not to get out my room, mom voice.
Leave me alone. That nigga came back with screenshots of someone helping Hustle write for Coffee and write for Verb.
Now are these 100% stamp certified, or is it like, because I saw who was it that said, Thesaurus came out and was like, yo, like tell us who it was.
Am I the
Yes.
only one who think these screenshots look fake? That's what the source initially said.
Yes.
But in battle rap, even if a nigga got the facts, niggas are gonna say the facts are fake.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's
there's
just-
really, I will have to come
Soap
out with
opera.
the ghostwriter in my next blog, and bro have to be like, yo, he have to show the notebook, show.
So
like,
Thesaurus,
The receipt, the read receipt.
Thesaurus shows up as Hustle's lawyer.
absolutely.
And he's like, "Prove it." Well, we don't believe anything you say, because who's the person that said it? How do we know? And Hustle's like, "Yeah, how we know? Who sent it? How we know it's real?" That's how she say. Like, "How we know it's real?
Yeah, they
How
were
we
in
know
the
it's real?
spaces.
How we know that they sent it?" And then that's where, of course, like you got to be objective about it. So everyone's like, "Yeah, how do we know? Who wrote it?" Niggas started putting shit together, like, so he used an exclamation point as a
Uh-huh.
only Prep does that.
And he said SHXT instead of SHIT.
He only uses an X. So you know everybody started turning into professors, because you
Right.
know. You start plagiarizing test papers, your teacher will be like, Ronnie writes just like that. And like, you do have a footprint there. So everyone started trying to break the code, because we writers, we do have a style. And Hustle denied it, of course, as she should. You know, she has to protect her brand. Prep hasn't come forward, and that's where we're at. We have screenshots, and we have also Mike in the background. Like,
So they're saying it's Prep that wrote it.
they're saying like it's still the same names. Like this is not like an old rumor about Hustle. Like it's been like
But it's
Prep,
like Prep is like
Rum
9 different
Nitty.
niggas. So like, how can you even?
And oh yeah, then Mike delivers a scathing blog and tells Hustle like,
Scathing.
"How dare you?" I love the word scathing.
I could tell.
Because it was
Yeah,
scathing.
see, she been on her encyclopedia. Before
First
she
of
came
all,
here.
sir, don't
She was
disrespect
in
me like that.
Arizona.
Those are regular words. If you're a reader, if
She
you're an
was
avid
in
reader,
Arizona reading all
no,
crazy.
wow. You know, you can
Oh,
tell
all
when people. You can tell when people
Reading
not
all
flipping the
crazy.
pages.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm well versed.
So where are we at with this right now? Like, but where does it stand?
I don't feel like the people care. I
I
feel like
feel
we're
like-
in a part in battle rap where prove it for real or we really don't want to hear it. It's like it's in the rumor mill. It's just like with Eazy and Remy and the Papoose shit. Like we don't have any hardcore proof. So what? There's nothing for us to do with it but have fun with the gossip and speculate.
Yeah, but
Where's
it's
the
a great
proof?
backstory.
Mike
for a
P
battle
needs to
be
say
set up.
if Mike P really
that's
want to
the
deliver
marketing.
a death
Absolutely.
blow. I would be like, bitch, you know who said it. So and so, this and this and that, da 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 da. For some reason, he really don't want to go there. That's on him. You know, I'm cool, scary.
Y'all smell a battle
Say
coming.
niggas is
Yeah.
scary.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. This is exactly what we was talking about. Niggas want to see Miss Hustle versus Mike P.
Yeah, we need that.
That quick.
And
We
they
need
want to
that.
see
Right. That
Mike
quick.
versus the Source.
But that's what should happen.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mike P and Thesaurus back and forth. That was office work.
Hold on.
Yo, I think
Office
it's
work.
all
Hold on,
a
Mike.
setup
Yeah, there you go.
for Blackout. Yeah, this weekend.
He
Yo,
was like,
if-
excuse me,
yeah.
that coming from a person who just got slapped and walked away and didn't do anything.
Nah, he got
and like,
decked.
oh no, you got punched in. No, only 3 fingers touched my face, sir. And it was like, okay.
Nah, but look though, if Mike P really battling the Soros this weekend on Blackout as like a surprise,
They capitalized.
then
That was great.
Yeah, like that's like the proper use of promo. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For sure. Like that's like the perfect example of you know what I'm saying what to do like to promote your fight.
Yeah,
without-
Mike P and
without
Hustle
it-
should be
while it's
being-
being a surprise. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
should
I'm
be
saying?
getting
So-
arranged right now.
Yeah.
Mike P versus Hustle. Definitely.
So let's switch up topics for a second, right? But we gonna bring it all back. Yo, me and MJ have this blog series that we're working on that at some point we're gonna launch where we spend a lot of time talking about different topics and hip hop history and stuff like that. And somebody that we say has one of the best freestyles we ever seen on LA Leakers was a rapper by the name of Symba. SYMBA. Now Symba, he's from the Bay Area. He's really like a lyricist and he excels at freestyles.
Yep.
Where he got hot was LeBron saw one of his freestyles and put him on the Space Jam soundtrack, and that put him in a whole nother stratosphere. I forget who he signed to, but he's out here right now. But he's somebody who respects lyrics, so when you hear him speak, you would think he's gonna pay homage to all the people that we know are elite lyricists whose spot can't be moved.
Right.
Do you remember what the outlet was that he had this interview on? Did we
I
about to talk
don't
about?
remember what it was, but it was
Joe Budden
recent.
podcast?
No,
Not that.
no, it was a whole panel. It was like
Yeah, so
Tierra Whack was there.
that's
Yeah,
right. Shout out
I
to
don't
Tierra
know-
Whack, 'cause she
I don't
another
know
one.
I don't know what show that was though.
So he goes on this show and they ask him about Eminem. And he's basically talking about Eminem in a way where you could kind of tell that he want to say like Eminem ain't that hot. And Tierra Whack goes, hold on. So you think you better than Eminem? I seen Tierra Whack
She
be this
picked right
aggressive
up
for
on it.
anybody. You think you better than Eminem? You think? And he like, I mean, anybody can rhyme words.
Oh wow.
And they're begging and pleading with him and like, no. So MJ,
Okay.
we have this conversation about Eminem all the time.
Yes, we do.
What I want, because we know this thing, especially with black people. You talk about this a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of black people try to play Eminem's spot in like a top 10 or whatever, because they'll be like, yo, we just don't feel what he, I'm not even gonna say black people. I'm gonna say people that's in the streets, people that live in the hood, the
Right.
PJs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, but we just don't feel what we get that he's nice, but we not feeling what he's saying, but we was feeling Nas and Jay-Z. You always hear people say that about Eminem.
Yep.
But my thing about Eminem is this, right? We sit here and we worship rappers who got 1 or 2 classic projects forever, or a rapper that passed away that barely had an album out, right?
That's
Yep.
a fact.
Eminem gave you 3 of the best albums in hip hop history.
And
Facts.
went diamond.
Right.
Twice.
And he gave you an album
times, actually.
that's probably top 20 regardless of genre.
Right.
He gave you one of the best albums of all time, right?
Yes.
And a lot of the thing is about Eminem, right? Because it's like what Cassidy is talking about, the science of rap and stuff like that. And he even cited Eminem on My Expert Opinion when we were on
Right.
there. It's the Eminem is like a scientist when it comes to words, but right now at this moment in time, because he's older, he matured, he don't have as much crazy stuff to rap about. It's just not the stuff that you can feel. But when people talk about Eminem as top 10 of all time, you're actually talking about Slim Shady, right? You want the Eminem that was on drugs, that hated his mom, that was throwing his baby mama in the trunk.
Yeah.
But all that was fueled by drugs and going through fucked up shit in life.
In real life,
Now that he's at a better place and he's a grown adult, he not going to sound like that no more. But while he was, unlike most rappers, while he was in that prime mode, he gave you so much. He had like 10 of the best features of all time in his run. And 3 of the best albums of all time.
Yes. Yeah.
So my thing is like, yo, what are you talking? You cannot play Eminem on that
I feel
level.
like, look, that's more like new fans nowadays, because there was a time where nobody like fucked with Eminem. Like everybody feared Eminem at one
Absolutely.
point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like from like
It was him and
from like
Jay-Z.
98 to like 04, 05, I would say nobody would even dare say some shit like this about Eminem.
Yeah.
But now the newer fans, because you know what I'm saying, it's a newer version, like you said, you know, the growth and the recovery and all this extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different M, and the way he breaks down his words and his subject matter is different compared to, you know, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem Show, Slim Shady, you know what I'm saying? And those, like you said, are classics, like Undeniable, Diamond, like it's crazy, you feel me? So Eminem, like, yo, talking about the hood too. Everybody was like, oh, we don't listen to Eminem in the hood. Bro, he signed 50. Like, everybody in the hood was
Yeah,
listening to
yeah, it's a
Eminem.
fact.
Like, what
What
are
are
you
you
talking
talking
about?
about?
That's a
What are
I
you
was in
doing?
Brooklyn listening to I Got 50 Cent, I Got G Unit.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was on the Invasion tapes, all that shit. M was in the hood, like, all that shit. What are you talking about? Like, respect to him, bro, because he came a long way.
Yeah, he
but just
did.
now, his style is so different that people can't relate.
Absolutely. To me, like Eminem, it's because he's white. Clear as day. It's all this is about. Eminem is hands down better than 99% of people that ever rapped. Ever. If you put every rapper in a circle and say everybody rap, they're gonna be like, who's the white boy?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
to rap.
because it's the shock value.
No, it's not the
No,
shock
yes,
value.
bro.
It's not
Way
the shock
more than-
value.
It is, bro.
It's way more than
No,
shock
it's
value.
not.
Bro,
the shock
it's
value.
the shock value.
No, it's not.
The reason, look, when people say it's the content today, he's grown, he's not that, he's not talking. No, they're not, bro. They're literally going back and they peeping what they want to find out why everybody keep mentioning him. Then they're listening to the content. They're seeing he's the bum is on my lips, and if you're lucky,
No.
I can give it a
No.
little. Then they
No.
listening. Hold on,
That was a
no,
play
I'm
for
not
Tom Green.
done.
Hold on, let him go, 'cause I
bro.
got
Let
him.
me
Don't
talk,
go.
bro. No,
That
bro.
is Tom Green song, though.
Yeah, he flipped it.
That's
Bro.
Tom Green
Go ahead.
song.
Then we're talking about his baby moms. He want to throw her in the trunk. He's popping mad pill. Niggas was not on that type of time. You feel me? So when they
But the
listen
crazy
to
thing
the
is they on that
content,
time now because all the
I didn't
music is
care.
about
That's exactly
popping
what they're
pills
on.
and shit.
That's
When they
exactly
listen
He
what
was
they're
saying
on.
I
that
didn't
when
care
no one
then.
was on it. Now everybody on it and being an idiot.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even
Niggas
that.
was on it,
Nobody
they was
even
talking
had
about it,
the skill to put this to structure songs the way
They're
Eminem
not that
structured those
skilled,
songs.
yes.
He
People
gets
forget
Stan
that. They say
and-
that. People say that, and then when you look
Yo,
at their
Stan- Stan
song
is damn near in the
catalog,
dictionary. Like, you
when
know
you
what
look
I'm
at
saying?
the
Like,
same
everybody
people's
use
song
Stan as a
catalog, it's
fucking
complete
example.
trash.
Listen.
There's no thought into it. He gives visuals.
He-
He delivers as an artist. He does what he has to do as an
Dog.
artist. People just want to rap for the most part.
Listen.
And play a part, but he plays the total part of an artist.
Eminem.
He does his job.
Listen, you talking about a dude that gives you Stand, that gives you The Way I Am, that gives you Guilty Conscience, that gives you
He
Just the
created
Two
a
of Us.
word that we
He-
use
he-
today. It's 20
Emin-
years
listen,
old, probably.
Eminem.
Stan.
Let me tell you what's wrong with black people when it comes to Eminem.
23 years old.
They don't give Eminem the respect that he deserves because they don't relate to what the subject matter or whatever the case might be.
Subject matter.
Yeah. Every time Eminem
Grammar.
raps, he has to make a miracle
Song
just for niggas to be like, yeah, he all right, or let him slide. But you let a black rapper come in here and be like, yeah, I sold crack, nigga. I got a pack, nigga. I got a hat, nigga. If you put that on the beat, and niggas gonna be like, yeah, that nigga nice.
Right.
Or the niggas wear the same color rag.
I'm not a rapper, I'm a street nigga.
The privilege is
black
definitely
privilege.
in reverse.
1,000%.
The privilege is definitely in reverse.
No,
But
hell
Eminem
no.
has proved itself.
Yes.
With the obstacles in front of him,
Dog.
with him being white, with blue eyes and hair, he proved that he could still rap with the best, and like
Yeah.
the best absolutely accepted him.
He said it on the song White America when he was like, Shady's eyes, baby blue, baby. Shady, look at himself. If Shady's eyes were baby brown, baby, Shady sits on the shelf, but Shady's dimples will help. He said, let's do the math. If I was black, I would have sold half, and I ain't have to graduate from Lincoln High School to know that. But I'm too cool to go back. So give me the studio and show me where the studio's at.
Yeah.
Like the dude. Like he's a genius. Like
He's a writer.
He has the look.
Stop it.
I'm telling you, dog. Listen.
Hold on.
Hold on. A black rapper can say anything. What we have the privilege to say anything. Eminem has to come on a track and say, "What do you say to somebody you hate who really ain't trouble you way?" One of those resolve things in the result.
Man,
Like,
study
listen
things
how
in WA.
lyrical he has to be
Yeah.
with double syllables just for you to be like, "Yeah, let him ride. He's okay." But
Yo, you're talking about the elite M. Those are the
listen.
One day I was walking by with a
With a
Walkman on,
and I called a guy, giving him a rock without.
okay. He showed spurts of
Ain't
greatness.
no spurt.
Yes.
Spurts, what are you
That
talking
nigga was great for 12 years.
What are you talking about?
He was great for 12 years straight.
So like
No, spurts.
every episode,
dog,
he's gonna
spurts,
show
dog.
one
What Eminem says, he says, music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling your itch. This is your moment. So you might never get it again. So
Right.
try to hold on to it, because you may never get it again. Because I'm at the
I
end of my
love
wish
that
where half of
fucking
people
song.
gets in. But I got a
The
list.
fuck?
Here's the order of the list that it's in. It goes
goes
Reggie,
Reggie,
How are you
Jay-Z,
even a rapper?
Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, Nas, and them.
He
But
was
in this
talking to
industry, I'm the
us.
cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, this ish does not
Not
offend me.
offend me.
That's why you
Yo,
see
come
me walking
on.
around while people's bothering me,
fire.
even though half you people got an epic problem
That's
with
elite
me. You
fire,
hate it, but you
nigga.
know respect. You gotta get me. The press is wet dream like Bobby and Whitney. Nate, get me, dog.
My nigga.
Eminem, dog, renegade. Eminem had to drown people in the verse. He had to hold the Christians underwater.
Go to war with the Christians and the Mormons.
Go to war with the Mormons. He has to
Take
do
a
all
bath with
this
the Catholics.
work and kill Jay-Z, and people be like, yeah, Jay-Z was
Jay-Z got
better.
that.
He was better. He says,
yeah.
ashy knuckles, I'm on the block.
I had to hustle. Yeah.
He says the most normal raps
Yo,
every
M's
single time.
best.
Be like, listen, Jason, I'm telling you, Jay-Z doesn't have to.
normal rap.
Yes,
Oh my
one
God.
syllable rhymes is what he says for 12 bars, and you be like, yeah, I had to hustle, back against the wall, ashy knuckles, look in my pocket, not a cent, not a lint. That's if any nigga in here could say that, and we gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
And brought
We're gonna be like,
that.
what? If you said that PC,
Yeah,
we
but if a white boy, not a cent, not a lamp, then
a white boy, okay, but the white,
He didn't do that, but listen to what he said on
He legitimately
Here's my
smoked
point.
that shit.
Okay, here's my point.
It was legit.
Here's my point. How many? Okay, you like 100 black rappers. You like Mystical. You like Jay-Z. You like Nas. You like Dr. Dre. You like Snoop Dogg. You like Kendrick. You
glad
like
you brought
Drake.
up Mystical.
You like one white rapper.
No, I don't.
You like Eminem.
I'm glad he brought up Mystical. Mr. Save the
Yeah,
I
Band.
like Dickie.
Hey, yo!
Paul,
Hey, yo!
fat joke.
You want me to name
Okay. Name the white
I
rappers
fuck
you
with
like.
Yellow Wolf.
Okay, two.
I fuck with now
You
that's
want
the
two?
hybrid of
Okay,
Eminem.
Okay, here's three.
I fuck with
Bronson.
fuck
The
with
hybrid of
Action Bronson.
Raekwon.
Four.
That's Ghostface.
100%.
That's a black nigga repurposed as a white nigga.
Okay.
Those the only
Okay,
real
so
niggas.
hold on. Now watch this. You named Eminem, Yellow Wolf, and Dickie. Let's just start with those three.
Oh my God.
You
And Action
named-
Bronson.
Okay, no, we're gonna pause on. Okay,
Get
Why AB get left off?
because he's Ghostface.
Period.
All he is. He just copied.
Period.
He just copied a black rapper you like.
Period.
Okay, so what I'm saying is Eminem, Yellow Wolf, and Little Dicky. These people can wrap circles around everyone in this room 3 times just for you to be like,
not me. They can't
okay,
wrap circles.
he's okay.
That's
Or
not-
Little Dicky has to come out with the
No, they
most
can't.
creative
No, they
stretch
cannot.
song with the image and the visual to go with it just for you to be like, yeah, I like it.
No, I
He's
don't
alright.
have to see the visual.
You understand the skill.
No.
Right.
So
Yes.
these rappers that you name have
gotta
to
do a whole
be,
interview
these
with Snoop
people
Dogg,
have to
right.
be so skilled. How skilled is...
Royce the 5'9".
No,
What are we talking about?
But you don't like the
let's
Royce
go.
the 5'9".
I don't fuck with Royce.
No, you definitely do. But you like niggas that ain't that skilled. You like regular niggas.
Nah,
He
I
like
do.
niggas aura.
I like relatable niggas that I know when they walk
He
in
like
the
a
room,
cool
they really
nigga.
might smack the
You
shit
gotta-
out
you
of
could be cool.
Hold on. Let's reel it back in
Listen
for a
what you're
second.
saying.
Let's reel it back in for a second, because
Listen what you're saying.
this whole thing is about what Symba said, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So first
Another
of all,
another
Another
thing
nigga. Who is
said.
Simba again?
Another
Break
thing
down who he
Symba
is, because
said.
he ain't the
He's
most
fire.
popular
He's
nigga.
he's fired though.
Okay, but you
Another
can say
thing
that he's
Symba
fire,
said.
but I'm telling you, he's not the most popular nigga.
No, he's
'Cause
not.
who
He's
is
still
Simba?
he's on his way up right now. He just got here. He just landed on the scene.
Let's stop him.
What you say, P?
Another thing Symba said was, he was on a Joe Budden podcast. He said, Joe, you know niggas don't write their raps no more. Joe said, what you mean? Like, nah, we just let the AI generate. What we do is we go on there, we say, write me a song for the demographic of 18 to 25 that live in the projects. Then the AI generates the rap, boom, boom, boom. Then whatever we don't like, we just tweak it to my what my
See.
demographic expects from me.
See.
And then from that point on, voila.
See.
I got
Why would
my-
He's
you
trash.
say that?
See?
He's trash. That's why
See
he
what I'm
said
talking
he don't
about?
give a fuck.
And he
That's
talking about
Trash
some
ass
Eminem.
nigga.
You see what I'm
Talking
talking
about
about?
better than Eminem, but using Chat GPT.
You using
Get the fuck outta here.
assistants.
MJ.
Right. Like,
This nigga got
Do us a
welfare.
favor.
He got
Okay.
rap welfare. Boy.
Ready? Denzel Washington voice. Tell Symba don't never do it again.
Yo. Listen here, Symba. Don't you ever in your life go against Marshall. Marshall's from 8 Mile. He's proven. You out here GPSing and chat GPSing to get raps. Come on, guy. What are you, a young guy? You supposed to have better lyrics than that, huh?
What are you, a young guy?
Absolutely, huh? And you want to go against Marshall. Dr. Dre will never sign you because absolutely, man.
Don't quote me, nigga.
Listen, dog, you can't substitute your name in the middle of a rap and take that out because your fans don't want to hear that, and then you were talking about some Eminem. Dog,
How dare you?
what are you talking about?
How dare you use a robot? Like, people are getting killed for using that rhyming assistant site, and you talking about using
Yeah.
a whole robot to write your bars?
Take it out.
So AI.
You're no longer
I
a
know Joe
rapper.
Budden wanted to
is
kill him.
AI
He just- he
considered
didn't want-
ghostwriting?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's worse than ghostwriting.
worse.
It's worse. You're using a computer. Like, you're done. You're not a rapper. You have no respect for yourself. Like, you're a whore. You're a whore. You're online like, I need a robot's help. Like, how? Where are we?
And-
How do you even sit up there in 2023 as a rapper? We're so removed from the rules and the regulations
Right.
of hip hop that niggas think they
I
just
agree.
gonna create their own shit. Nigga, you are trash, nigga. To even think like that, I feel like it's something in your upbringing. Cause who the fuck raised you to be
Yo,
a fraud?
PC, he really said
Who
that?
raised you to be a
Yeah.
fraud, my
That's
nigga?
crazy,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
That's
Joe,
plagiarism. Wait, hold on.
yeah.
It's plagiarism.
Get 'em, dude.
Because it's a couple of levels to it.
episode, yo.
It's in,
She
it's a lesson in character. It's a lesson in character, and it's a lesson in artistry. Like, you are complete bottom of the barrel. Like, where did he go to college? I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe you did one semester.
No. Listen.
So-
After this is over, we're gonna show you a Symba freestyle. He's incredibly nice. The thing that's
Is
bothering
he? Or
me.
did the
Is he?
computer
No,
right?
but this is
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
have to say
saying.
anything
Uses
from
it
Symba from
every
this
time.
point on.
Oh.
And his name is
said that?
Symba.
No.
Oh.
I'm done.
No, but what it's saying and now it puts a question mark next to you. It's an
Yeah.
asterisk. It's like your man Mark
would you
McGuire with
do
the
that?
home runs.
The only-
It's like, are you on steroids? Are we watching steroids? Or are we watching you? Because he's nice from what we knew before he said that. Before he
Yo,
said
but
that,
listen,
he was the
Is
guy.
he?
No, but here's the thing, dude. He's extra nice.
Yes.
Yo,
Well, I bet he
he's so
is.
nice.
Using the
He did
internet.
a LA Leakers freestyle, one freestyle, right? and the joint went viral, and
But
everybody
did he
was
have
like, "Where the
AI
fuck?"
Right.
information before? Did we know this? Like,
I don't know.
believe anything this boy says. Ain't no rapper gonna be like, "Yo, it's okay if we get this help." Like,
But you know
I'm gonna
what's-
go open
but you
my
know what's
computer
crazy?
and be like, "Rap about wigs," and they gonna come out with a whole 3 verses for my wigs. I'm gonna go put the song out like I wrote it. That's plagiarism.
No, this is the craziest thing about this, right? Symba is so nice that I wouldn't think
think?
that AI could write some of the stuff that he
You
says.
think?
If AI is that good, it's over.
I don't think
Rap
it's
is in
over.
trouble.
It's not over because it'll be over because humans don't have any integrity. It'll be over because y'all will sit in our faces and lie about everything and cap about everything and try to pretend like it's you. I appreciate the boy for saying that, oh, it's AI and this is okay, but fuck him. For the young people, if y'all listen to him, y'all stupid as fuck.
He said, "Niggas
You know what I'm saying?
don't
I don't
rap
feel like
right there, rap." He's saying like that's the thing, man.
Well, I don't think it's a thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think when he said it, Joe Budden, I think Joe wanted to get him, but Joe was just like,
And Joe let it slide.
I'm
Y'all niggas gotta stop
I'm gonna
letting
let
shit
them
slide.
pick that up what you're saying because that's really wild. Like,
No, Joe is in the perfect position and platform to speak out on it right then and there. Like, why
Nah,
would you say
Joe
something
is
right
in
then
a
and
place
there?
in his life where he's gotten so much backlash for really being himself
Yeah.
that he
don't
wouldn't
even
even
wanna-
try to
yeah.
shit on
yeah,
niggas if that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
wow.
because all Joe Budden's gonna be like, yo, it's trash. that
Let's
you do
not
that.
get
and,
big.
and then they're gonna say,
let's not let our platform blow up, so then we won't be able to say exactly
Listen,
how we feel.
yo.
That's
So
If-
hold on, let me
if-
ask this. If every battle I get booked for from now on, I use the AI through all 3 rounds.
you trash, my nigga.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell
You
nobody.
trash.
Because it's gonna be
you
over
here,
for
keep
you.
that,
Don't
keep
tell
it a secret, keep it a dark, dirty
If you've been
secret.
using it for 5 years,
What if I just revised
little
shit?
AI,
that's the Symba.
fucking
Got a
plagiarism,
few punches
thief
that
ass,
I know. This
trash
punch right
ass
here
niggas.
after this ball.
Keep that
That's
shit
the
a
Symba.
secret. Little AI hoes.
Oh my god.
But nobody can send
Our
my
robot.
screenshots though if I
And you know what's gonna happen?
AI.
The computer gonna tell.
You know
How?
what?
Cause Terminator, nigga, the computer wins and they gonna show our asses.
Computer wins
Next
in
thing
the
you know,
end.
the computers is gonna be the stars. We don't even need y'all. We got robot bitches, robot pussy.
Yo, if chat-
already taking over.
Nobody
If the
want
niggas who
robot
made Chat
pussy.
GPT
Niggas
are
want
smart
robot pussy.
and they
That's
want to
what
mark,
I'm
saying.
Lord forgive me for saying this, but if the niggas who made Chat GPT are smart and they want hip hop to buy into it more, sign Quentin Miller to a Chat GPT
Oh
deal.
my god. Let Quentin just write the whole thing.
Yo, dude. Usually I'm the one who ends the episode, right?
Okay.
But this is the Hurricane Do episode 8.
Oh my god.
Get him.
Because
It
you've
truly is.
been killing this whole
Cause the
episode.
AI,
yeah.
no, we not doing
Please,
that.
please,
That's
the
trash.
girl out.
we want you just
Garbage.
please make your
Basura.
closing statement and say don't quote me and just bring us out gracefully, my sister.
Listen, AI is not the way to go. Y'all gotta be real motherfucking rappers. This is not a game. This is a real culture. We built this shit from the motherfucking ground up, from the rubble, from the motherfucking dirt in fucking the South Bronx. We ain't gonna play like that,
go.
okay? Don't quote me.
Talk heavy.